Okay, I just have to share this with you guys, a crazy revelation that the Holy Spirit just gave me. So in 2 Thessalonians, Paul is writing a letter to the Christians who think that they missed the rapture. He's telling them that there's 3 things that have to happen before the day the Lord comes, so they didn't miss it, basically. 1 is the apostasy, the great falling away. The 2 is the man of lawlessness is revealed, the son of destruction, who opposes and exalts himself above every so-called God or object of worship, so that he takes his seat in the temple of God, displaying himself as being God. Okay, so those are the 3 things. And I'm going to show you how those things have already happened and how we are literally minutes away from Jesus coming to get us. We are literally seeing the apostasy or the great falling away happen right in front of us. How many of you guys have seen, like, literally all of your friends that you thought were Christian saying that Trump was going to save America? Listen, we know if we read the Bible not to put our trust in man. Psalm 146:3. Do not put your trust in princes, okay? So that's blasphemy. 2, statistically speaking, 8 in 10 white evangelical Christian voters voted for Trump and supported him. Now, listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with like voting, but I'm telling you guys, I am seeing this great falling away where people are putting their trust in man, saying that he's going to save the United States, and man cannot save the world, okay? Only Jesus can save the world. So we have the first qualification down. Okay, 2, the man of lawlessness is revealed. I have here a list of just 13 prophecies that DJT has fulfilled just since the past year or 2. And you're welcome to look these verses up, but he has fulfilled all of these, and I think there's at least 13 more that he's fulfilled. So it's statistically impossible for him to not be the man of lawlessness, and we know he's been revealed. All right, so 3 is kind of a doozy. He opposes and exalts himself above every so-called God or object of worship, so that he takes his seat in the temple of God, displaying himself as being God. Well, what does it say right there? In who we trust? Oh my gosh, does it really say that? Yeah, this is on display at his penthouse in Mar-a-Lago, okay? So he opposes and exalts himself above every so-called God, not the God, so-called God, which in God we trust could be not actually serving the God, but a God, or object of worship. Money is an object of worship, so that he takes his seat in the temple of God. What is the temple of God? We are the temple of God. Okay, the 3rd temple is the temple of the Antichrist. We are the temple of God. So the apostasy, the Christians who think that Trump is going to save America, are putting him above and putting him in the temple of God. Okay, so what's next? What needs to happen next before Jesus comes and gets his bride? Well, I'm glad you asked. Nothing needs to happen next, because those were the 3 things that Paul said needed to happen. Now, listen, what's going to happen next is Revelation 6, where we have the first book, the first seal is opened, okay? The first seal is the false Christ, or the white horse.
And we need a man on a white horse now. We need somebody who is willing to come in and has the spine and the guts and the strength.
The rider on the white horse. Here we have a clip of RFK Jr. saying that he, not RFK, but the other guy in this video is the rider on the white horse. He had a bow, a crown was given, and he went out conquering and to conquer. Well, he did get a crown. He got a crown from Jerusalem that said Prince of Peace on it. Hello. And he had a bow but no arrows, because he didn't need them, and he went out conquering and to conquer. So he wants to buy Mexico, Canada, Greenland, and now Gaza. But he actually didn't say that he wanted to buy Gaza. He said he was going to have it. He said he was going to have Gaza because there's nothing to buy, that he would just have it.
So what money are you going to use to buy Gaza?
We're not going to buy anything. We're going to have it, and we're going to keep it, and we're going to make sure that there's going to be peace, and there's not going to be any problem, and nobody's going to question it.
Yeah, so no arrows needed. And we know that once that happens, once any of those 4 things happen, or he acquires any other country, He's setting up for the 10 kingdoms, okay? So the United States, Canada, Mexico, Greenland, and I guess, I don't know, would be part of Kingdom 1 or whatever the number of kingdom that is. That would be the first kingdom of the 10 kingdoms that we see at the end times in the Bible. And we, the bride, are not here for any of it. We are already in heaven by that time. So we're very close. What I'm saying is we're very, very close to going home to Jesus. And we need to stay focused. We need to be in the Word. We need to be worshiping. We need to be repenting. And He's coming, guys. Get ready. We're possibly days at this point away. We don't know, right? We don't know for sure, but we know the season, and we know that we are very, very, very close. We know that we've met all the requirements for going home to Jesus. And we just need to finish the race that He laid out for us.